Twitter X outage explained what happened, why it failed, and why it matters for users. The global social media platform, formerly known as Twitter and now known as X, experienced a major service disruption recently, affecting users across multiple countries and reminding the world how deeply some parts of the internet rely on one company's infrastructure. Reports began in the early hours of the morning, with tens of thousands of users in regions including the United States, the United Kingdom, Canada, and India suddenly unable to load nice, post messages, or access core features on both the mobile app and the web interface. What many believed would be a brief interruption quickly became a widespread outage that spread across continents and dominated conversation. On other social platforms, at the height of the disruption, issue reports from users peaked dramatically, indicating thousands of simultaneous complaints about failure to refresh feeds, repeated error messages, and systems failing to deliver real-time content. The outage was notable for its scale, with multiple geographic regions showing spikes in user reports around the same time, and for the fact that the company did not immediately issue an official explanation or status update. In many cases, people learning about the outage did so through secondary channels rather than a centralized platform message, prompting confusion and a flood of speculation online. As the hours passed, the number of active error reports gradually declined, indicating that systems were coming back online and services were being restored. Many users began to regain access, timelines began to load again, and posting functionality returned. Despite partial recovery, intermittent problems continued for some accounts and regions as engineers worked to fully stabilize the system. The pattern of disruption and incomplete communication reinforces concerns about reliability, especially for professional creators and businesses that depend on the platform for traffic, engagement, and real-time communication. In parallel with this outage, the terms and conditions that govern use of the platform take on renewed importance. The user agreement states that the company does not guarantee uninterrupted or error-free service, and that temporary loss of access, delayed content, or degraded performance are all considered normal operating risks. For professionals who tie their workflows or monetization strategies to a single platform, this legal framework highlights a vulnerability. Creators bear the risk of downtime while the platform retains the right to modify, suspend, or limit services without compensation. Beyond the immediate technical challenges, outages on platforms of this scale reveal broader strategic pressures. Engineers must balance rapid deployment of new features, infrastructure demands from global traffic, and pressures from regulatory scrutiny and public backlash over content and algorithmic changes. When systems fail, the lack of clear real-time transparency from the platform only amplifies user frustration and reduces trust in its reliability as a communication tool. For everyday users, outages are an inconvenience that interrupts social interaction, news updates, and engagement with communities. For creators and businesses that depend on consistent access, disruptions can mean missed opportunities, broken schedules, and diminished reach. The outage also underscores an essential strategic lesson: diversifying audience channels and maintaining backups outside a single platform is no longer optional for serious digital creators. Relying exclusively on one service, even a globally dominant one, leaves individuals and organizations exposed the moment that service falters. In the aftermath of this incident, conversations about platform stability, infrastructure investment, transparency, and terms of service are likely to continue. Users are reassessing their strategies, weighing the convenience of centralized networks against the risk of dependence, and looking for ways to protect their content and engagement outside a single ecosystem. This outage may be resolved, but its implications for reliability, legal protections, and the balance of power between platforms and users will remain relevant long after the servers are fully restored. If you found this breakdown helpful and want to stay informed about platform outages, digital reliability, and creator strategy, make sure to like the video, share it with others who depend on social platforms, drop a comment with your own experience of the outage, and subscribe to the channel for ongoing updates and professional tech analysis.